Hi, I'm Kotzenmacher, the Managing Director of the Fischer South Africa group of companies. Here at Fischer South Africa, we manufacture longitudinally laser welded stainless steel tubing in round, square, rectangular and even custom profiles.
Good day, my name is Nieuwoudt. I'm the CEO of the Telenetix group of companies. Telenetix is a system integrator specializing inter alia in renewable energy solutions. We act as the engineering company, assisting with the procurement, the design, the installation, and then the maintenance of complex renewable energy projects.
In addition to tube manufacturing, we further manipulate our tubing into complex form components, predominantly for use in the automotive industry. All products are supplied in a wide range of stainless steel grades and wall thicknesses, enabling us to meet diverse customer requirements. Reliable power is fundamental to our operations. Any power interruptions have a direct and immediate impact to our manufacturing capabilities, as we cannot continue without electricity. More importantly, our production equipment is highly complex and sensitive. Power disruptions present a significant risk of equipment damage and historically have resulted in substantial repair costs, lost production time, additional startup costs and increased scrap generation. Uninterrupted and stable power supply is therefore essential, not only for our manufacturing, but for cost control, stability, and equipment protection.
We have over 20 years of experience in this industry, and as such, with the Fischer project, we've been involved with Fischer for 8 years already. This is our third upgrade that we've done here with a Sigenergy solution, which we determined in the upfront the discussions and requirements to be the best solution for Fischer going forward. The solution is centered around a couple of key success factors for Fischer. One being energy reliance. The complexity of the machinery that Fischer uses requires a constant flow of power without unscheduled interruptions, if you want to call that. Also, the ability of SIG to deliver 0 millisecond changeover when the grid suddenly and unexpectedly falls away was a key factor in the design process. The layout of Fischer is quite complex, as there's 3 main connection points with grid power, so we had to look at a distributed system satisfying each of the various components of the energy system deployed in the Fischer environment. The one part of the factory, we elected to use the 600 kilowatt Sigenergy gateway. That is utilizing 510 kilowatt inverters with a subsequent battery stacks. The next site that we will visit a bit later in the video is also a 600 gateway, and then the last one is a 1200 kilowatt gateway. The Sigenergy system allowed us the functionality to really satisfy the requirements of unique nature of Fischer's requirements. So we're very happy partnering with SIG. We'll also discuss the critical success factors of a project of this nature and what SIG and Herald's brought to the table.
Prior to the installation of our new energy management system, our biggest challenge was the production downtime caused by power interruptions and the associated financial and operational losses. A further challenge was the absence of a fully integrated energy management system. Whilst we already have solar panels and diesel generators and the grid to rely on, we lack the ability to centrally monitor, control and optimize these sources into a single coordinated system.
There's a couple of key design considerations that we had to take into account. Starting off is catering for the initial implementation of grid power. So we decided to design the system around current infrastructure deployed. Key to this was system reliability, thermal management, cable management, ensuring uptime, and very important, maintainability and scalability at the end of the day. The system is also designed in such a way that we allowed for expansion in the future, so we've got capacity that we can grow. The battery stacks as deployed allows on the 110s for an additional 2 batteries per stack that we can implement. In this current room that we're standing, there is a number of 110 kilowatt inverters linked to the 1200 gateway. The inherent capability and the philosophy on the SIG stack equipment with the gateway is that the gateway is the main control hub. It manages the power flow, the input, backup power, the load satisfying the load that's required. That's a big advantage of using the Sigenergy Sig and Stack equipment, is that the gateway allows for a number of inputs, single management point. So in this environment we do not require any external third-party management solutions that needs to be implemented. It's a single point of control for the whole plant. The gateway, in this case here, is linked to the grid. It's also supplied with a backup diesel generation plant in case of emergencies. It's got its own PV input panels on the roof that satisfies this specific environment. We were very fortunate with this specific installation that we had in-depth knowledge of the environment, so we could design the system around the requirements of factory, all 3 areas that we are covering with this installation. During the design phase, we decided to make use of specialized people. Internally, Lawrence Morrison, our technical manager, was in charge of a project. He sat with an engineer and they designed the system. We also discussed and worked with Jared Nadir at the Gerald's product manager for Sigenergy and with Ian Geldenhuis and Anki at Sigenergy to upfront clarify all the design that we've done, make sure that we comply to the standards, make sure that the SIG equipment is properly installed and deployed and will be maintained in future. During the project, we also decided to focus from the Telenetix point of view more on the SIG side. So we subcontracted HybridX Energy to assist us with doing the PV panel installation on the rooftops in the carport.
One of the key benefits of our new energy management system is our ability to actively monitor, control and optimize our energy demands across all its available energy sources. We have conducted multiple drop tests where we have intentionally disrupted the system by disabling the grid feed supply, the generator supply and the PV solar supply, and we ran the plant purely on the SIG and battery systems. During these tests there was no noticeable impact. Lights did not dim and production continued seamlessly, with employees unaware that an interruption had even occurred. The system actively regulates and stabilizes the voltage, ensuring stable electricity supply to our equipment. Following this investment, Fischer South Africa from an energy consumption perspective is now carbon neutral. We have the ability now to cover up to 136% of our energy demands. Our long-term objective is to achieve full carbon neutrality. Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions we have already fully addressed, but Scope 3 is our most challenging task. But we are committed to tackling this and achieving full carbon neutrality. Future scalability was a big consideration in our system design. We have estimated that we can achieve 200% of our demand by additional PV solar panel installations and expanding our battery capacities.
At the culmination of this project where we are now live, I think it's good for us to acknowledge the contributions made by various people. First of all, Harold's group, specifically Louise McIntyre and Jared Nadir, that played a huge role in ensuring that we got the equipment, we got it on time, assisting us with any technical knowledge, with any inquiries that we had to do. HybridX, JP and these teams that assisted us with PV panel installation. very important, Lawrence and technical team within Telenetix, and our own people and our admin staff, everybody that each contributed tremendously towards the project. End of the day, the biggest thanks go to Kotzenmacher, CEO of Fischer, which after a long relationship trusted us with this project, which we're very thankful for, and the results is definitely growing each day.
Over the years, we have continuously implemented best practices in sustainability and environmental improvement initiatives. We have converted all of our lighting to energy efficient LED technologies, and at the same time we have optimized the natural lighting in the factories. This then supports the daylight harvesting systems to maintain optimal lux levels at working height. We have also replaced the traditional water heating elements with high efficiency heat pumps. We only make use of variable speed drives on all of our equipment. We have a closed-looped water recycling system maximizing cooling water efficiency with annual replacement needed only. We also have an on-site oil recycling and condition-based replacement, reducing the waste and consumption of oil. Our electric vehicles make up 50% of our company fleet, with the remaining vehicles fitted with advanced particle filters. And lastly, we've installed a 3-stage water filtration system with UV sterilization, ensuring clean drinking water and improved equipment reliability.
And we're just very thankful for this opportunity. Thanks to Harold, thanks to Sig, very importantly, thanks to the Telenetix team and to Fischer Management for entrusting us with this.